You wake up a billionaire. What's the first thing you buy? Coffee. I may be a billionaire, but I just woke up. My house. Currently the bank owns more of it than I do. Donate to Wikipedia and buy WinRAR. Pay off my grandmother's bills and mortgage. Even buy her a new house. For being the nicest and most wholehearted human I have ever met. She deserves better than to barely scrape by living off of minimum wage. Edit. Thanks for the award. Sad face. I also choose this guy's sweet grandmother. A politician. This is the correct answer, unfortunately. A lawyer to defend the origin of my money. A cupcake. To celebrate. On my own. 'Cause I did it by myself. Nobody helped me wake up. I haven't really given this any thought. But I guess if I had to get something I would get a 1993 Porsche Singer Design 911 in midnight blue with a 4.0-liter flat 6 with a G55 speed transmission with cognac leather backdated instrument cluster, integrated GPS. But like I said, I haven't given it much thought. The cars I'd want: Bugatti Chiron, Koenigsegg Regera, Koenigsegg Jesko, Koenigsegg Agera, Koenigsegg Gemera, Lamborghini Centenario, BMW M3 GTR, Mercedes Maybach, Rolls-Royce Phantom EWB, Rolls-Royce Cullinan Black Badge, Porsche Carrera GT, Porsche 911 GT1 Strassen version, Porsche 918, Porsche Taycan, Lexus LFA, Toyota Supra MK4, Toyota Supra MK5, Tesla Roadster 2020, Tesla Model 3, BMW X6M, BMW M8, McLaren F1, McLaren MP412C, McLaren 570s, McLaren 600T, McLaren 720s, McLaren P1, McLaren Senna, McLaren Senna GTR, Mazda RX-7 Spirit R. Oh, and a Toyota Corolla Hybrid. And don't say the billionaire would get mad for waking him up. I only clicked on this thread to make that comment, you rotten spoil sport. Clean water for the people of Flint, Michigan. The problem isn't that they don't have the money. The problem is that replacing all those pipes take a long time. Pay off my student loans and then use the rest to buy a cup of coffee. Pay off my 3 kids' mortgages. You mortgaged your kids? I never knew they carried equity. Reconsiders not having children. I wish I could do a reverse mortgage on the monsieur. My brother's house he bought for our parents to grow old in. It's a huge financial burden on him and I'd free him of it in a heartbeat if I could. Sleep in and have great dreams about what I'd buy. What's better? Edit autocorrect spelling. TikTok and close TikTok. A billion wouldn't buy any meaningful percentage of TikTok. Private markets value it at greater than $100 billion. If he woke up with $999 billion, then he could. If you're waking up as a billionaire, why limit yourself to only $1 billion? You evidently know how the system works. Congratulations, I think you win here. $999 mil worth of food, meds for the rest of America. The fuck do I want with $1 billion? If only the real billionaires realize this too. Most billionaires don't have that much dollar. It's all tied up in assets. They do. Many of them donate 60% or more of their money. Shush, don't counter the narrative. A private island. Invite Andrew over. Step 1. Buy an island. Step 2. Invite Andrew over. Step 3. Start an island daycare. Step 4. Step 5. Profit. Games on Steam that I want. And then never play them. Instantly put over half of it in savings bonds. Then in this order. Fix up the car a friend is holding for me. Get a fixer-upper house with a large plot of land. Put in my dream garden. Both veggie garden mini orchard. Berry patch and grapevine or 2. Put a nice fence around all of it. Set it up so I have all the needed legal docs to have pick your own berries and apples by the bushel for the seasons. And enjoy the slow life from then on. As with the savings bonds, my kiddo will be set for life after. And I can enjoy the piece of the life I set up for the both of us while I still work. Donate so much dollar man, I don't wanna be a billionaire, like that's just way too much money for me. I tried to have a conversation with a friend about this when we talked about Bill Gates leaving his kids $10 million each. If you put that money in a run-of-the-mill savings account that makes 1% interest a year, that's still $100,000 of annual income. I'd just live off income for the rest of my life and get jobs that make me happy, or travel the world until I'm tired and want to stop somewhere for a bit. I buy myself some satisfaction by sending out an epic, brutally worded resignation letter to a lot of people. A nice breakfast. I love breakfast. Pork roll, egg and cheese from my local deli. I'd also leave a pretty generous tip. Some really good quality weed. Not the great quality stuff. I want to work up to that later. Pay off my loans. Wish.com so they can stop selling such terrible and clickbait things. I go on Omaha Steaks and order enough fillets to have 2 every day for the next year. Dude, you're a billionaire. Get some good beef, not that frozen crap. Hundreds of whores who have been screened for STDs. Don't forget the blow. Hookers and blow. The only way to go. A DeLorean. When I first read this, I was imagining me literally waking up someone who was a billionaire. Not me as the billionaire. Reddit so I can give myself unlimited awards. Edit, holy shush, my first gold, thanks buddy. I call up all my friends and family and tell them to stay home today. That fucking 9-to-5 shit is over now. I would strive for world domination. Here's my plan. 1. Buy stocks and create a business. This will get ya some moolah and will help generate support. 2. Get famous and get people to be at ease. When you're likable, you will have more space to talk about your terrifying ideals to a larger audience and gather supporters. 3. Buy yourself into a political position. Power in government is a one-way ticket to world domination. With this, get support all around the world and slowly become an icon that is well known everywhere. 4. Become president of the world. With your Amazon support, you can take over other countries easy. 5. Buy the earth. You've bought the earth. Good for you. 6. Buy the moon. You literally own the planet. And now moon travel is easy peasy. All that's left is to colonize the moon. 7. Buy every planet in our solar system as you're now. There is nothing stopping you. You should also send explorations out to these foreign worlds and find out how the climates work and such. 8. Colonize the planets. You have now built settlements on different worlds and own every planet. These will turn into hustling and bustling cities where billions of people will live. You control space. 9. Look beyond. Explore outside of our planets and find new ones, spreading your domain even further. Congratulations. You now own the entirety of human knowledge. What more could you ever want? Manifest destiny. Guacamole on my Chipotle breakfast. Then a team of scientists and engineers, obviously. Become a philanthropist focused on improving food access, nutrition, and culinary education. Presents for my family and friends. I just really love buying presents for people. I'd eventually get myself a big bouquet of peonies without feeling guilty at how pricey they are. Oh, how we love our peonies, yes! Exclamation mark. Maybe I'd even splurge and get 2 bouquets. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Health insurance. TOILETPAPDER. Coffee from Wawa. I'd find someone who worked at Wawa in the early 90s and hire them to build me a hoagie. The ones they make today cannot compare. A modest 3-bedroom ranch-style home. Renting as hell. An oceanfront luxury mansion in Miami. A Lamborghini Veneno. Would employ a Michelin-rated chef as my personal chef. Hundreds of bottles of finest whiskeys and wines. Would buy some bitcoins and other rising cryptocurrencies. Would set up 100 million in a low but safe return, which would give me like 2 million per year as living money. With the rest, I will buy up AI, Tesla, stocks. give some to charity and 100 million to friends and family. An election. Amen to this. Starting where I live, I would buy every listed house in my city and gift them to the people currently renting them. Monsieur, my goal is to spend myself down to a modest few $1,000,000 before the revolution eats me. Wow, that would also be really impactful. I like that idea. I would go to the bank, check if my family had any debt, and if so, clear them. Monsieur, TBH. I would have a hard time spending the money on myself, because I'm quite uncomfortable with having a lot of money. Yeah, I don't know why either. Sleeping pills for my billionaire. A big climbing tower for my cat. I would buy land to build hobbit homes. I read this and thought, why am I waking them up? Seems like a surefire way to piss them off. My own house. I'm 49 and it's not looking like I'll ever be able to own a house where I'd be able to live happily. I'm happy but I rent nothing. It probably means the bank made an error and I will very soon no longer be a billionaire. New car, new house, retire, invest. Golden stocks. I bet if you bought $1 billion worth of gold, the jump in price it would cause would be significant, but selling could be problematic. $1 billion in gold at today's prices is approximately one Minecraft block of gold. I would give away $500 million to rehabilitate displaced persons all over the world and another $500 million just to plant trees and forests. An education, skeptical smiley face. I'd buy a senator. It seems to be the fashionable thing to do for the rich and I don't want my fellow rich people to suspect I'm not one of them the normal trust fund way. I'd make sure my grandma and my aunt, her caretaker, move into a nice old people apartment complex near me. I'd make sure they had 24/7 help and a full-time chef. My grandma deserves everything. She's the sweetest, most gentle person in the world. Coffee. A bunch of hookers and cocaine. Ticketmaster and destroy it. Fuck you and all your ridiculous fees. Start a crowdfund for that. Goddamn ill donate. I've paid them thousands for absolutely nothing. They have zero value and provide no service besides taking our money. How hard would it be for venues to sell their own tickets online? I hate Ticketmaster. They sell all the tickets to brokers who resell the tickets on Ticketmaster at higher prices. Fuckers get paid twice for nothing. And we get screwed. Pay off the mortgage and cars. Does that count? The legendary bundle on D&D Beyond so I can enjoy all the D&D source books and adventure books, which includes all the essential D&D books, such as the Dungeon Master's Guide, the Player's Handbook and the Monster Manual, and many fun adventures you can run for the enjoyment of your friends, including the good for new players The Lost Mine of Phandelver, to the infamous Curse of Strahd, and even the brand new source book Mythic Odysseys of Theros, and a 15% off on all future source and adventure books. Come over to my house and you can save $1 billion. Source: husband is a pack rat. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.